Uh, for the 90s, I chose The Mummy because The Mummy is awesome. Uh, I hadn't, I have not seen the original Mummies, and that makes me look bad because I love watching movies, and yet I admit I don't. I am young, so I'm not gonna be accustomed to be watching like a bunch of like really older movies. But I can't. I can't really use that as something to help me because that makes me look worse. That makes me biased. But okay. But with sticking on the review, The Mummy was it's a childhood. It's one of my favorite childhood movies. I mean, like, I never found it scary, but since it's a remake of like a horror movie franchise, you know, I guess it counts. Some parts are scary when they scared me. They scared me when I was a kid. Like the Mummy special effects. Like I'm still amazed at those effects. Like those are some really good effects. I have to admit. And what's really awesome about this film is just like it it's like an action movie, and then yet it's also like a horror movie. It's like a serial killer movie, and I don't really know how to explain it. It's just like I'm going from childhood memories. It's just a fun movie to watch. Like you're watching like cool special effects, and the story. It's not the strongest story, but it makes sense. I mean, they unleashed the mummy, and then now they're trying to stop the mummy. I mean, that's basically it. And it works. I mean, the mummy's legitimately horrifying. I mean, he sucks. Uh, he sucks you, and I don't know if that makes sense if anyone hasn't seen this movie, but he sucks you and leaving your dried up mess, and he regenerates like that. It sounds stupid, but it's freaking sick. And I don't know, it's just like, and the things he pulls out in this movie is just like all his. He's a really good villain. That's what I'm trying to get at. Like, you feel threatened by the mummy, and you really want these characters to stand up to this guy. So, it's a good movie, I guess. My favorite scene has to be like, I guess when they first find the mummy. Like, when you never see the mummy until like he just comes into the camera and it's like, oh my god, and he's just like just like a walking corpse. I mean, that was really cool. And Arnold Vosloo, the guy who played the mummy, yeah, yeah, that was kind of weird. It's funny, like I imagine what this guy must be thinking when he does what he does in this movie. He's like, ah, and I wouldn't be able to take that seriously.